Young Gerald a bastard. This floor's been mastered. Could date 100 years, fuck a million times, won't get my password.
Shit is hard. This is crazy, like culture is crazy. Like through language, through everything, like culture just transcends and just like reaches the world. I mean, it's like because this feels like classic New York, but like obviously, but it's like the language is like as different as it is. It's still just like multi-syllabic patterns, just filling in. You know what I'm saying? The rhythm and cadence of the beat, and it's just like. That's why I say culture just transcends like language and, you know what I mean, parts of the world, and it's all like if I watch this on mute, I would just assume it was like New York cats. Like, it's fire. And the quality of the film's dope. That's what gives it like that. I know that cat. Yeah, they got an OG in there, that's Mike. From the Chop Shop. Is this super popping out here? Yeah. This is really big? Yeah. This is crazy, like for me, like for artists, like and where I'm from, like to be out of nowhere would be like a big deal. You know what I mean? To be this far away from the world, and I'm sure like for them, like being out of New York and like, I mean, New York naturally being like the, like traditionally like the mecca of hip hop, you know what I mean, and the history of it and everything. So it's gotta be like a big deal for them to be out in New York and like be like in it like that. But this is dope. I like it a lot. That's dope.
Jag släpper bara dunder, shoutout till kranen. Jag skickar minst 50 sen jag loggar ut för dagen. Jag sover nästan aldrig, missar ingen krona. Pressen den är hög, men ni kan inte förlora. Det handlar bara om timing, get money, stay shining. Så som luren ringer, jag behöver ingen signing. Jag springer runt i trakten från hörn till hörn. Jag har vitt, jag har brut, men det luktar bara grönt. Av väktarna de klagar, det stinker hela klubben. Du hittar mig vid toan, jag delar ut mitt nummer. Jag skiter i din hunger, det handlar om produkten. Du vet jag är i huset, så fort du känner lukten var i trakten in. Om du inte härifrån.
It's kind of clean out like the artist not even really in it. It's more so just about like just like the scene, like the culture, like, you know, and everybody else but the artist almost. I mean, but that's dope because it makes it more about the music, you know. But I didn't know it was that grimy out there. This flow is tight. And the beat's hard. Yeah, that's hard. It's like around the world, it's like the same shit, but obviously different. You know what I mean? You see the same kinds of like, that's crazy. Obviously the language is, I have no fucking clue, anything, you know? But that's hard.
No, it's the last one. This is the Norwegian one. It's so funny because you just got interviewed by Tommy T, which is like the godfather of Norwegian rap.
Yeah.
And this is actually produced by him. And
oh, I love it already. Now that fashion's a little different. He made this beat? Yeah. I fuck with the socks and the sandals. It wear Birkenstocks out here? And that's what those are? The socks with the Birkenstocks, with the short shorts, with the button-ups. It was almost like Wes Anderson, or like very like, I don't know, like the direction and the cinematography. No, that's it's definitely weird. They're like the film quality, like the filter or whatever. It looks like very cinematic. Are they serious? Or is it kind of like what's the sense of humor of it? I don't know, I like irony and I like dry humor, and it's like that's like them not taking themselves too seriously, and like with the donuts and shit. I think that's funny, but it's dope because it's like, okay, I'm not taking myself too seriously or something like that, or it's like he can still be cool and do this, or it makes a louder statement. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like some things are like too predictable or too obvious, whereas this is like left field. You know, it's interesting. It's like there's something funny about it. Yeah, it's weird, but that's why it cuts through, in my opinion. Definitely random and weird.
They were talking about the paycheck, so he said truth comes out once a month, a long way.
The beat's hard. Birkenstocks, there they go. Yeah, this is tight. I mean, fashion and style, bro, it's like literally like, that's what I'm getting at, is you see more or less like the same, you know what I mean, kinds of trends like around the world. Maybe that's how connected the world is with the internet, you know, and social media and all that, and we all have so much access now to this. Like, I think you saw more like uniqueness in terms of like, and not to say that the world's all the same, I don't mean like that, but like you saw more like when the world wasn't as connected through the internet, you know, and we didn't see what, like, you know, what Sweden was doing, what London was doing, what like cats in LA were doing, what cats in New York were doing, like, you know what I'm saying? I think it was more different back then, and now it's like it's so connected that we're all kind of influenced by each other, but you know, there's still uniqueness in its own way.
But the last time we met you, that was your first Oslo trip to Oslo, and one of your first Europe press rounds.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's crazy how big the world is, man. You know, like having been that many more places now, and having been back that many times to these places, and just like, you know, just seeing that much more of the world, and it's crazy just like seeing this, like this whole scene here, artists, you know what I'm saying, that I'm not familiar with, they're like the biggest thing here, or whatever, and just seeing how they do it, and it's just like, I mean, it's dope, man. It's like, once you give everybody the tools, and everybody can create, and everybody's, you know what I'm saying, like, all inspired by the culture, and it just transcends everything, you know what I'm saying, it reaches the world, and it just gets bigger, I guess.
But the first time you was here, you were like, it was right before you really took off, and you were a new name even in Oslo. You could walk the streets and nobody knew who you were, kind of a vibe. How is it to, like, how has these 2 years been, and
man.
Do you still get mad excited about being out here, or is it
hell yeah. Nah, this is honestly, no bullshit, this is one of my favorite places to come. You know, and I still, you know, I still walk the streets. Like, I don't get bothered like that crazy. Like, I know how to keep a low profile and stuff. I like to, you know, be able to see where I'm at.
Yeah, and you're about to drop some new music.
Yeah, I'm about to drop this new album. I'm excited. Then I'll go back out on the road for another 1.5 years, 2 years.
It seems like you never took a break.
Yeah, I mean, my break is like recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not touring. But it's like, you know, that's the job.
It's a super cliche question, but what can we expect from the new material?
Man, just, you know, more me, you know, just then evolved me. With every project I try to push myself. I'm not trying to make, you know, reheat the same soup or make the same album over and over. I'm trying to like, you know, I mean, it's like naturally I take my experiences and my inspirations of just being around the world, soaking up what I soak up, and all that channels its way back into the music. And like you said, you know, I've been going. So, you know, all of those life lessons and life experiences find their ways into the music.
But is there something like specific or something that you feel that about your music now that has changed due to the fact that you went from being an artist in the States and then kind of be a world?
Yeah, I mean, seeing the world, you know, you realize like what kind of music, you know, connects and moves people, not just in one place or to one scene or whatever, but to the world, you know. Like, I'll play shows in Mexico, I'll play shows, you know, all over Europe, I'll play shows in South America, everywhere in the States and back, Canada, you know, Australia, you know, and you see music that connects, you know, regionally or within a scene, and then you see music that connects like worldwide, and you see what, like, the power of that music and what it can do. And, like, I've been to Dubai this year, like, that was crazy, and just like, you know, seeing what songs they reacted to the most, and you know, just putting that back in. It's like you always got to do what you want to make, you know, your will as an artist, and you know what you're inspired by, but just like learning from being around the world and just, you know,